Hi, Charlene back on the second aspect of water, which is in the north. If you watch my last video, you'll understand that I'm talking more about the Feng Shui aspects of what's in the north part of your home, trying to avoid bathrooms and instead having bedrooms where it's quieter, darker, a place where it's more restful. Now, in terms of the psychology of water, it's all around us. It can be steam, it can be rain, it can be ice, it can be a babbling brook, it can be a rushing river, a stagnant pond, the beautiful lake when it's glistening with sun. It's not quite sunny here, but there's some beautiful lake behind me. Or it can be the tops of the dew on the trees. There's so many ways that water presents, but psychologically, it has to do with subversive, hidden energy. Now, recently I've mentioned things about the shadow of our personality and how to delve into that. So in terms of the house, in terms of your home, water area, the north part of a room, the north part of a property, the northern part of a space is really interesting to look at in terms of what colors should be there, what colors shouldn't be there, how to brighten it up, how to make it work. Water typically is the color of blue and black. Black is not used, we don't like introduce black on a wall, like paint walls black, unless you're a goth teenager, that may work. But if you're a regular person, you don't normally paint walls black, you know that black shows up in a lot of things in a house, whether it's the stand of a light or, utilities or things that we have in our home. We go, oh, there's a water element. That symbolizes water, which is good to look at. What I would say for water, we want to put things in the water area that feed it. Metal feeds water, and metal may be, gold and silver and appliances, etc., but it's also the color white and, arched doorways. Now, some people like arches, some people don't, but you can add those things into a bedroom that feels a little colder. Now, I know a lot of people like to paint their bedrooms like a subdued color, which is really good. And the way I look at color is that all the subtle colors that you get in the off whites, the off reds, the colors that are pastel. I actually use pastel colors as metal symbology, which really feeds the water energy of that ability to go deep into the psychological space of, can we look at the shadow? Can we bring those things that were not appreciated about ourselves forward and get ideas and get motivation? Because I think a lot of people look at the shadow energy as something that we don't want to deal with. We don't want to talk about it. But as we grow and learn all the things that happen to us in our experiences, whether the best experiences of the world or the worst, leave an impact within us, and it sits deep in the recess. And if you can pull those things forward, even at any age, and start working through them to get those, what have I learned from that experience? How can I bring that forward? How can I bring that into the northern space of my home? Whether it's a journey you took when you were in your young 20s and you were off traveling the world, or whether it was like when you had children, or things that happened in your life that can remind you of the times that you learned big lessons. And you can put that symbology in the north area of the house. And as I say, I love to have bedrooms in that area. I love to have areas that are that feed us. And that's the second part of talking about water and the subconscious in terms of our health, well-being, and longevity, our youthfulness. Stay tuned for the last one coming up next. Thanks.